Hi folks, Pat Healy here for the Laker News. I'm in Lower Sackville where there's a provincial funding announcement for community infrastructure.
It's a pleasure to be here with you today. What we are doing is a series of events throughout all of Nova Scotia. And this is the first announcement, and I think it's very appropriate that it be here at Fultz House, here in Lower Sackville, Fultz House. And we're talking about a couple of grants that are making life easier rather than tougher for the Sackville Fultz House Society and Fultz House itself, and the roof, and also too with the Lions Club, and doing some work there, both for heating with heat pumps as well as the roof repairs. So, you know, our government is committed to improving the lives of Nova Scotians, and what better way to do it in communities than the organizations that serve and all of the residents of the area. So the Fultz House Restoration Society and Fultz House itself, we're looking at providing close to $14,000, 13 and change, to replace the cedar shakes that are up on the roof and keeping it in the character of a museum. And so when the Fultz House was built, that would have been the type of shingling that they had at the time. And to keep that heritage and keep this museum in the period is very important. So we're doing that. And the other is the Sackville Lions Club, who have been here for many years. What is it now, 60 years?
No, 54.
54? 55? Approaching 60 years. And what we're doing now is we're going to provide heat pumps, which is very appropriate to help get us off of carbon fuels, greenhouse gas emissions, and so that we can provide heating and cooling very much needed in the Lions Club so they can continue to do the good work that they do, hosting events and comfort for their guests there too, as well as the roof. The roof always needs repair. We're not going to do it with cedar shakes though. We're going to do it with more modern technology fitting that particular area.
We have a lot of information and artifacts that it's really important to have a roof over us to protect those and have this building so it's available for people to come and visit us and learn about the history and heritage of our communities. And in our mandate area, we serve Beaverbank, Kinsack, Sackville, and Lucasville. So we have a big area that we serve.
We had problems with the hall. The furnace was giving us trouble. It's old. Building's getting old. And the roof was starting to leak. And there was a pot here and a pot there catching the drips. Anyway, we've got the roof done. We borrowed the money from another account. And now we're going to be able to pay that back. And we have ordered the heat pumps. They're all in order now. And we'll be getting them in within the next couple of weeks, I guess. Very thankful for the government to get this money, and you know, it'd be pretty hard for us to do all that work on our own. Plus all the other stuff that we're doing. There's hardly a week. There's never a week that we're not giving away money for wheelchairs or you know, baby food or groceries or oil, heat, and pay the electric bill. I mean, it just never ends, and it's not getting better. Well, I don't know how many times I had to go up there in the morning to try and get heat for someone that was renting the place for the day, and that wasn't very good. But anyway, we'll get that straightened away with the heat pumps, and in the summertime you'll have lots of cooling because it's going to be up and down. The whole building is going to be covered.
Wow! Almost $60,000 in funding for 2 community organizations here in Sackville, including Fultz House Museum for roof repairs. Thank you to Sackville Driving School for sponsoring this video story. Pat Healy for the Laker News in Lower Sackville.